Hello everybody and welcome to the 2002 season Brickyard 400 here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the 21st race of this 2002 and 2003 season. Bill Elliott and Rusty Wallace start on the front row. Rusty Wallace trying to hold on to that regular season point seed. Bill Elliott has been on fire lately, tons of speed, but has not been able to execute and get the job done yet. As we get ready to go green, Elliott alongside Rusty Wallace. We are now green in the Brickyard 400 here at Indianapolis. They're side by side at the line. Bill Elliott with the slight advantage over Rusty Wallace. Ryan Newman and Matt Kenseth behind them trying to charge. Ryan Newman, of course, our most recent race winner, got it at the last second, stole it from Harvick and Pocono. He's got 3 straight top 2 finishes and 2 wins in the last 3 races. He's trying to continue that. He's already going for the lead on Bill Elliott already, just like a Pocono. Look, we got a very similar top 3. Bill Elliott, Ryan Newman, and here comes Kevin Harvick in the 29 still at the front, just like he was on our last episode at Pocono, where he almost got his first win of the season. Rusty Wallace holds him off for 3rd, and Jeff Gordon sits behind Harvick in 5th, but Bill Elliott leads this opening lap of racing. Ryan Newman trying to chase him down here, coming through turn 4, getting back to the line. Newman gets a run, but Bill Elliott blocks him on the inside lane. What a block there by Elliott in the 9. He's hanging on to this race lead coming down the front straightaway, as Bill Elliott will lead the opening lap of racing here at Indianapolis over Ryan Newman and Rusty Wallace, who are charging, hard charging. They're trying to catch him. There goes no caution out on the racetrack. Caution is out. There's a big crash. Kurt Busch is involved again. His bad luck continues. Or Jimmy Spencer, so he went around. Ward Burton has some big damage. Sterling Marlin got a piece of it up there. Oh my, I think the big one may have happened here on lap 1 at Indy. See Ward Burton down to cover. Sterling Marlin hits Ward Burton, gets launched upside down. The 40 Sterling Marlin goes up and over after slamming Kurt Busch's back bumper, and he gets launched on his lid, on his roof, and just slides down the straightaway. See the replays. It was a 3-wide scrunch. Kurt Busch into Ward Burton, turn Jimmy Spencer to Sterling Marlin, then Kurt Busch into Sterling Marlin. Look at that hit, and then Sterling Marlin, it goes upside down and just slides on his roof all the way down the front straightaway towards the yard of bricks, where he will eventually cross the yard of bricks, so he will finish a lap. And then get hit there. Oh, Johnny Benson gonna get hit. Oh, he just got hit by Top 09, just slammed Johnny Benson's number 10 car, who is trying to avoid Sterling Marlin, and then gets slammed by Bodine. No luck there for any of those guys, either for poor Kurt Busch, who can't catch a break. But Bill Elliott leads early here at Indy. Now we get back underway on lap 12. Bill Elliott still leads. Ryan Newman pitted, so he's dropped to the back of the field, just trying to gain some track position, get back up towards the front. But nothing yet. But Kevin Harvick is 2nd. Jeff Gordon is now into 3rd place. Rusty Wallace is 4th. I believe Steve Park is running inside the top 5, having his best run of the season so far here. And then 2003, 2002, he's doing a great job of hanging in there at the front. Jimmy Johnson's back there in 6th, but Kevin Harvick and Jeff Gordon looking to make a move for the lead. What's going to happen here heading into turn 3? Bill Elliott holds off Harvick, but Jeff Gordon makes a move for 2nd on the inside of the 29 for 2nd. Here comes Jeff Gordon. He moves Harvick out of the way. Rusty Wallace gets by him as well, and Jeff Gordon will move into 2nd here in the Brickyard 400. We know he is prolific at this racetrack. He is very good at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. He's going to be one of the favorites to beat. But so far, Bill Elliott has been the best car for like the 2nd or 3rd straight week in a row. He's been the best car out there on the field, dominating, leading laps early. Bill Elliott so fast, but Jeff Gordon now right on his bumper, as well as Rusty Wallace. Jeff Gordon's got a chance here to try to take the lead as they get out of turn 1, heading towards turn 2. What will Jeff Gordon do? He stays behind Bill Elliott, and then tries to get underneath him here. He peeks underneath Bill Elliott. He's going to go for the lead here down the backstretch. Here comes Jeff Gordon in the 24, trying to turn his season around. He is 15th on the playoff grid, barely above the cut line. He's got to try to lock himself in with the win right now. He's got to be desperate here to try to get around Bill Elliott. He gets a run into turn 3. No luck there. Bill Elliott, though, slides up the track. Jeff Gordon still going to stay side by side. He does a great job of side drafting, staying close to him now through turn 4. He gets the run, gets dead even through turn 4. Next to the corner, Gordon's going to get the momentum and back to the start-finish line. It's a drag race back to the line. Jeff Gordon versus Bill Elliott for the lead. Who's it going to be at the line? Elliott edges out Jeff Gordon, but Jeff Gordon still has the momentum heading to turn 1. Bill Elliott, big checkup up top, and Jeff Gordon will be clear for the race lead here in the Brickyard 400 on lap 14. And now we move on to the last lap of stage 1 here on lap 48. Bill Elliott has taken that lead back and is looking to get the stage winners. Jeff Gordon has fallen a ways back in the field. Something must happen to him, maybe off strategy, some issue on pit road or whatever. He has lost a ton of positions, but it is now Bill Elliott leading Jimmy Johnson here at Indianapolis, trying to pull away and get the stage win. As ever since the green flag dropped last episode at Pocono, Bill Elliott has been probably the fastest car in both of these races, has been pretty much unstoppable except for at the finish. Can he finally get it done today to get his 2nd win of the season? We will see. As going down the front straightaway here for the final time in stage 1, Bill Elliott will win stage 1 in the Brickyard 400. Followed by Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick, Robbie Gordon, Rusty Wallace, Terry Labonte, Steve Park, Matt Kenseth, Ryan Newman, and Dale Jarrett, your top 10 in the stage here at Indy. Stage 1 winner, Bill Elliott. Now we get back underway here on lap 53 after Bill Elliott's stage 1 victory. He's already trying to get by the lap car of Elliott Sadler on the outside lane. But we got to see what could happen here. You got Rusty Wallace back there running in 5th, battling with Robbie Gordon. But they lapped the 21 of Elliott Sadler, and now Bill Elliott is going to try to put the 32 of Ricky Craven back 1 lap down as well. Jimmy Johnson running in 2nd and trying to get a crown jewel win. He has 2 wins this season. It's been kind of inconsistent. You know, not what you would typically expect from Jimmy, but he's still doing pretty solid. Running in 2nd, Kevin Harvick runs in 3rd. Terry Labonte doing a great run back there in 4th for being on the playoff bubble. He needs this kind of run. As they are typing up here. Now we get Rusty Wallace up there with Dale Jarrett going through turn 3. There's some contact, and Rusty Wallace gets turned by Dale Jarrett. Around goes the 2. Rusty Wallace is spinning, and he's going to come up the track and cause a huge crash. He takes out Dale Jarrett, Tony Stewart. There's Ricky Rudd, Robbie Gordon, and big hits. Everyone piling in. Jeremy Mayfield's involved. Ken Schrader. Rick Maz, Tony Stewart, John Andretti. The big one strikes in the Brickyard 400. You see Rusty Wallace came right back up the racetrack, cleaned out Dale Jarrett and the rest of the field here. This was for 5th place, and he comes up and wipes out almost the top 10, top 20. Cleans everyone out back here. Some big hits, and you saw when Brett Bodine got sent around right in front of traffic. That was a vicious hit that he took. Let's see, he comes down the track and gets hit hard by Kenny Wallace, and then Mike Skinner. Michael Waltrip piles in from there. And look at the 24, Jeff Gordon right in the thick of it. Oh my. What a crazy, crazy incident. Bobby Hamilton gets a piece of it, but Jeff Gordon, very lucky, avoids this. And he's damaged, though, but he avoids this crash, very luckily for him. But this all starts when Dale Jarrett turned Rusty Wallace coming out of turn 3. He just turns him, and Rusty comes flying right back up the racetrack into Dale Jarrett, Rick Mast, and causes the big one. A hard crash, taking out many contenders here at the Brickyard. A massive incident with many hard hits. See Brett Bodine piled in back there as well. Yeah, cars destroyed everywhere. So after the big one, Bill Elliott will continue to dominate at Indy. Now back underway right here on lap 100. This, as they cross the line, this will actually end stage 2. So as we go green, stage 2 is ending. So Bill Elliott is going to win stage 2 and sweep the stages here at Indy, followed by Harvick, Newman, Johnson, Dave Blaney, Bobby Labonte, Steve Park, Ricky Rudd, Bobby Hamilton, Jerry Nadeau, and Jimmy Spencer, the top 10. So your stage 1 and stage 2 swept by Bill Elliott. Another 2 playoff points to his total as he's starting to rack up the playoff points with how fast he has been. He swept the stages. He looks real good today. He's looking to really dominate this race and be in position to get his 2nd win of the season, but he was doing the same thing last episode of Pocono, and then what do you know, Ryan Newman and Kevin Harvick stole it from him at the end, and they went 1-2 in a photo finish. Can Bill Elliott finally have a chance and get it done today? We will see. As he has a pretty comfortable lead over Kevin Harvick at the front of the field. Now it's over Ryan Newman is in 2nd. Oh, what do you know? Here comes Rocket Man. He's on the charge, but Bill Elliott continuing to absolutely dominate the Brickyard 400. Now into 2 to go, of course. Ryan Newman is now in the lead with 2 laps to go in the Brickyard 400. He has taken it from the jaws of Bill Elliott once again. But does Bill Elliott have a chance to try to come back and get this win over Newman? Because Newman's going to have to deal with lap traffic here. Casey Atwood and Kurt Busch just going to slow him down and allow Bill Elliott to gain. But it's a pretty solid gap. 0.4 of a second Ryan Newman has right now. Bill Elliott trying to gain down this long back straightaway. Newman goes underneath Casey Atwood, trying to put him 1 lap down here through turn 3. He will successfully do so. He laps Casey Atwood. Bill Elliott so far still not gaining enough to really be a factor right now to make a move on Ryan Newman. Come and take the white flag this time. Can Newman get his 3rd win in the last 4 races and 2nd in a row? Here we go down the front stretch. White flag in the air. Final lap. So I couldn't back at the Brickyard for Ryan Newman, but Bill Elliott has gained. He's charging fast on the back of Ryan Newman into turn 1. Bill Elliott is there. Can he finally get the win? He's dominated this race just like he did last episode, but is once again in the position where he is behind on the last lap, trying to make a move to win the race. Come down to turn 2, down the back straightaway for the final time. Well, how will Kurt Busch play a factor? He's a lap car in front of Ryan Newman, slowing him down. Newman's got to go low to try to avoid him here, but he stays behind him and gets slowed up. Here comes Bill Elliott. He's got a huge run on Ryan Newman through turn 3. Kurt Busch completely holds up the 12, and Newman. Bill Elliott is going to go to make the move here, coming into turn 4. Here comes Bill Elliott on the inside of Newman for the win in the last corner of the last lap. It's going to be a drag race to the line, just like last episode. Newman versus Elliott to the line. Who is it going to be? As he get to the start-finish line at the Yard of Bricks, it is Newman winning the Brickyard 400 over Bill Elliott, and another fantastic photo finish. 2/100ths of a second. Unbelievable. Coming home in third place will be the 48 of Jimmy Johnson. Fourth place is going to go to the one car of Steve Park, having his best finish of the season. Coming home in fourth here at the Brickyard 400. A solid run for him. Then rounding out your top 5, you're going to have the 29 of Kevin Harvick, who's had some very good finishes, back-to-back top 5s. Props to him. 6, Kyle Petty, then Jeff Burton. Elliott Sadler is a lap car, so it ended up being the 55 of Bobby Hamilton will end up coming home in 7th. 8th place is going to be Terry Labonte in the 5, as he edges out Ken Schrader at the line, who comes home 9th, and running out your top 10 is Jerry Nadeau. So Bill Elliott gets defeated again by Ryan Newman. Rocket Man Ryan Newman steals another one here at the Brickyard 400, and another fantastic photo finish by mere inches over Kurt Busch as they get to the line. That is the margin of victory right there. Ryan Newman just barely edges out Bill Elliott's last second charge, comes up short. Ryan Newman is on fire lately. That guy is like a rocket. The Rocket Man, of course, 4 straight top 2 finishes, 3 wins in this span, and pretty much the most unstoppable driver in the sport right now. Ryan Newman absolutely kicking some butt here in the Cup Series here at Indianapolis, winning his first career crown jewel race, winning the Brickyard 400. See the race results on the left side of your screen. Only 9 cars on the lead lap. You see the long list of DNS from all the big crashes we witnessed. And we'll see the updated playoff grid shortly. Now we have to playoff grid. Ryan Newman now sits atop of the board, the only driver to hit 4 wins. And remember, this is in his rookie season. He's a rookie, and he's got 4 wins. Ryan Newman right now could be the championship favorite. He's been on fire. Billy up to 6 with all his stage wins now, starting to rack up the playoff points. Then back in the cut line, Rusty Wallace has actually been passed by Ricky Rudd for the regular season points lead, but Rusty is still comfortably to the good. Elliott Sadler, Terry Labonte, Jeff Gordon, all well above 40 points to the cut line, so they're looking pretty good, but it's getting close to must-win territory time for Dale Jr., Kyle Petty, and all the others around that playoff bubble. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.